What's going on, lads? Vipe here and welcome to a new video on the channel. Today I'm bringing you my 4-2-3-1 custom tactics. I used these quite a lot in champs this past weekend, so I'm hoping these tactics will help you guys out. Just a few things to go over first. Obviously the team's a bit of a mess right now. I kind of sold a few things off, kind of going towards Ronaldo right now. So yeah, that's why the team's a bit of a mess. It will be fixed for champs. Also, I got 16-1 in champs, and I use these tactics every time I was holding on to a lead, or just wanted to dominate the game a bit more. So hopefully these tactics will help you in that regard. You can use these from the start. You just have to be a bit more careful whilst you're playing with it. But with that being said, let's get into the tactics. So first of all, we have balanced, and then we have 50 width. Now I really like 50 width for what we're going for here. Don't get hit down the wings as much. You know, it's just very balanced, and that's how I like it really, because you can get hit down the wing quite a lot, but also you're still somewhat compact to deal with the finesse shots. So that's why I kind of like that as the base. For the depth, we're a bit dropped down for this one, and we're on 40 this time. That's just because we're trying to hold on to a lead, get the AI blocks in the box. That's why we've dropped this down just a little bit. So 40 depth is just really nice for holding on to a lead and being nice and compact, and sitting a little bit deeper, as I said, to deal with AI blocks, to stop the ball going in the back of the net basically. So that is why we use that. Now moving on to the build-up play, we actually play long ball on this one. Now I really like long ball actually. It's kind of hard to get it to work. What the players will end up doing is that they'll end up going quite for long runs, and you've got to kind of pick out a pass. You do still get options, and that's for the chance creation, which is going to really complement the long ball. And the chance creation is actually possession. Now you get a really nice base with this. You know, you get the long ball opportunities, but players also come short to support you, so you can hold on to the ball for longer and create great opportunities there. So you'll actually find this to be quite a good combination of build-up play and chance creation. Probably the best I've found when you're dominating a game, trying to get a goal. I also really do like this for getting opportunities and scoring goals. So definitely try this out, even if you don't want to use how defensive we're setting up here. These are still very good offensive tactics for you guys. So yeah, try this out regardless. I'm sure it will help you guys out. Moving on to the width. Now the width is actually quite high. The width in this is going to be 75. Reason for this is because, as I said, on the defensive side, the width's 50, so you can deal with the byline, which a lot of people are starting to learn now. If you go down the byline and do an R1 ball into the box, more often than not, your player will be there for a tap-in. This is a very effective way to score, so that's why we're covering it on the defensive side with 50 width. But when we want to attack, we want the width to be higher, so we have the opportunity to abuse this broken mechanic, and that is getting down to the byline. So that's why it's on 75. We just like it on 75 for that reason. So yeah, try this out as well. I don't know if you guys are too familiar with the byline R1X, but if you're not, let me know and I can get a video out for you on that, guys. And moving on to players in the box, we have this on 4. Doesn't matter how many players you have in the box for the byline stuff. As long as you have one there, it doesn't really matter. The higher attacking positioning your player has as well, the better they'll be to be in a position to receive the ball off of this. So yeah, players in the box is kind of low because you don't want to get hit on the break as well, which is turning out to be quite a big issue, I find personally, because I've kind of set into a role of I want to hold on to the ball, create the perfect opportunity, and if that opportunity doesn't come, I'll do a finesse shot. So yeah, that's why we like it a bit lower, so we don't get hit on the break as much, which is turning into a big issue on this game at the moment. And then corners and free kicks are both on 1 by default, just because also corner counters are getting ridiculous, and the corner tactic I'm using is literally just pass it short, run to the edge with a player, and do a finesse shot. And if that becomes too predictable, I'll just run straight down the byline and go for the pass. So that is why these are both on 1, because I don't feel like crossing the ball into the box is a good idea with how easy it is to get counter-attacked. Now moving on to instructions, we have, obviously it's pull Pogba, but just set it up how you know you would set it up. So stay central, getting behind and stay forward. For the striker, which is he's going to be your outlet, right? So when you're defending quite deep and you're soaking up a lot of pressure, this is the guy you want up here to get in behind, but not only get in behind once you're defending quite a bit, to be able to send the big ball up with the long ball stuff and be able to find your striker. So that is why we've got him on that, especially stay forward. He is the only player in the attack on stay forward. As you can see here, we have comeback on defense on the 3 cams. Reason being is because we're trying to stay compact and hit on the break, but we also have the opportunity to play out slowly. These will provide good options when you're building out as well. Because they're a little bit deeper, it's a bit slower. Unless you want to counter attack, you also have the option for that. And another thing we have on the cams, if you can see, the middle cam is down the edge of the box for the finesse shots. The 2 wide cams that get into the box. So usually what will end up happening is you have one of the cams driving down to the byline, the other one will go into the box for you to create another option into the box for the X pass. So that's why we have them on get into the box for cross. Moving on to the CDMs, we have stay back on your more defensive option and cover center. So for example, how we would set this up would be Barella would be here, and he would be the one who's occupying this position right here. So he would be on stay back and cover center. And then for here, this would be Pogba. We just have him on cover center, just so he can be a bit more influential in the build-up play, move a bit further forward and create opportunities for us. That is why he is on balance, but you must make sure you have both of these on cover center, because the wide areas are covered by your fullbacks, which are both on stay back while attacking. So the 4-2-3-1 is a very good formation. A lot of people are struggling without having 2 strikers, so that is why, including myself, I would like to add, that is why I use this as a more defensive option when I'm holding on to a lead, or as soon as I go 2-0 up, switch into this, dominate the game, or if it's 1-0 in the 75th minute, I'll switch into this just to get a bit more solidity in my team and dominate the ball a bit easier. So with that being said, lads, let's get into some gameplay and see how we get on with the team. All right, lads, into the game we do go, and he's got a sick team. Probably going to be playing pros every game right now. Quite high on skill rating. So yeah, let's get into the game and see how we get on. Let's fix up a little bit here. Nice play. Tony Martial might be gone down there. Martial's in. Tony, 1-0. I have not deserved that. That's the thing with this formation though. You can soak up so much pressure and then just hit on the counter attack, and that's what we've done, and we're 1-0 up. Walker's so good on this game, man. He's offside. He's got to be off, ref. Fair enough. Good goal, I suppose. Don't have too much to say about that. Yeah. Oh, he's let that go. Into Rashford, please. Thank you. Marcus. Oh, it's beautiful from Marcus. 2-1. What a goal that is, boys. Great little bit of build-up. That was a bit slower of build-up there. And we just worked a really good opportunity, really. As soon as he got the keeper out, the only option you have there is to ball roll him. That's exactly what we've done. We're 2-1 up. Let's go. Yeah, they're chasing him. No, oh, no. Oh, if I concede here, that sucks. Yeah, that's my own fault, man. 2-2. That's really, really poor from me. Should still be 2-1 up. Absolutely BS from myself. Pogba, nice. Into Benz. Benz into Marcus. Marcus fancies that. Oh, Benzema. Let's go. We deserved that. Well, I wouldn't say deserved, actually. It was a crap little rebound, wasn't it? But yeah, his second goal was just really bad from me. So I'm happy we got that goal, and we're 3-2 up, and now hopefully we can just hold on now. I'm short Adama. We'll bait that out. Now you can go, Adama. Oh, lovely play there. What can Adama do? Oh, it's into Pogba. Pogba. Pogba! 4-2. Game over. Let's go, boys. We really weathered this storm here. This guy's a serious, serious player. Could have been very different, but I'm very happy to get this win here, lads. As I said, this guy's a brilliant player. Adama's probably missed that. No, he hasn't. Bloody hell, it's actually gone in. Yeah, 5-2, lads. Probably not a fair reflection. Probably should have been 3-2 to me. This guy was a very, very techie player, though. Very, very skillful. Interested to see his skill rating, actually. So let's have a look at that before I sign out. As you see, we dominated the possession there. Okay, so he was 1600. We haven't actually lost in the Elite Division yet, so very, very promising for myself. Yeah, 4-2-3-1 is very, very good if you use it in this kind of way, in my opinion. But guys, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like on it, and you'll subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Plenty more custom tactics and squad builders coming out for you guys soon, as well as tutorials. So yeah, if you did enjoy, make sure you do leave a like. But for now, lads, I'm out. Take care.